Now, I knew that these people had problems just like me, but they had this peace, this real peace about them. And all I knew is that I wanted that peace in my life, but I just did not know how that was going to happen. My life was literally falling apart. I started visiting a small church called New Life on and off. My boyfriend's father, Joe Estrada, man, he kept inviting us. I mean, I remember him telling me things like, sit on this chair and you believe that it's gonna hold you up. You don't even think about it, you're gonna sit on it. Well, that's the same with Jesus. Put your life in his hands, he will hold you up.
When we arrived, I was greeted by this little short, stocky Italian guy. You might know him too. His name is Tony Luciano, who gave me this huge bear hug, lifted me off the ground. My feet were dangling. And I just so wanted to push this guy away, but he had both of my arms pretty tightly gripped. And I figured he'd probably knock me out anyway, so I endured it.
We were so heavily addicted to drugs that after attending New Life for a while, we were constantly falling back to using, constantly turning back to drugs. Our intentions were to live the life that God had called us to live, but drugs and alcohol had a real powerful grip on our lives, and we just couldn't shake it. I even had bruises on my arms where Louis would hold me down to keep me from hitting on him. And so people were giving their testimonies and, you know, just talking about the way God had changed their lives. And then all of a sudden the worship team, the New Life worship team, began to play, and they sang this song called And in His Presence. I just remember so clearly the presence of God begin to fill the air. I mean, it was so evident. I was like, I turned to Louis and I'm like, do you feel that? God is here. Let's hurry up and pray before these people leave and they take God with them.
These stories that you've heard are just the tip of the iceberg. They're just a sample of the thousands and the thousands of stories of what God has done in and through us. He is faithful.
Come on, want you all on stage. I want to say this, that one of the most incredible things about ministering in this environment is that I get the opportunity to minister, pray with, work with couples that love Jesus deeply and love people. Every single one of these couples have sacrificed, believed, they've been pioneers, entrepreneurs, people that have gone against hell with squirt guns and saying it doesn't matter as long as there's a vision and a call. I've seen these men weep for Chicago. I believe that great things happen only when people pray and believe and sacrifice in a great way. There are 4 goals that we have set before us for the next decade. 4 goals that will stretch us, challenge us, goals that will take us to a whole new level. Goals that will require that every single person at New Life Community Church roll up their sleeves and participate. We have determined that by the year 2020, we want to grow. And under grow, we want to plant 40 more locations in Chicago. That means that some of you will be saying, God, I'm going to move to this neighborhood. Lord, I may have to leave the comfort of my campus to help start a campus at another place around the city.